she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them put the lights down right now. Put me in the mood.
Hey guys, my name is lafaye. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you see by the title of today's video, I will be doing a college Q&A, or like the truth about my college. Okay, so let's get straight into the questions, I think. Okay, so I go to Prairie View A&M University, or better known as pvamu, located in Prairie View, Texas. It's like an hour-ish outside of Houston. My major is mass communications and I'm a minor in English. Why did I pick an HBCU? I picked an HBCU because if you don't know what an HBCU is, it's a historically black college or university. I picked an HBCU because I just feel like it was a great opportunity for me to be around people that look like me, if that makes sense. If it didn't, shit, I don't know what to tell you. The application process, is really easy. It's a simple basic application, like a job application, but the application fee was it was either $30 or $60, and you can get it waived, like from your high school. Like if you're just now applying, you can get it waived from your high school, or you could pay it right then and there. I don't remember what. Okay, so to get into pvamu as a incoming freshman, you need to complete the application. It's a non-refundable $40 application fee. I knew it was between 30 and 60, but it's 40. Your official high school transcripts. You need a minimum ACT score of 15 and a SAT score of 800, and your GPA must be an average of 2.8 or higher. So do with that information what you will. If you want to come to my HBCU, that's how we do things at the Hill. So housing. Okay, so we're gonna get into the housing. So PV's housing has to be like the best housing I've seen from a college campus. Our freshman dorms, I'm gonna insert pictures here. So these are our freshman dorms, or called University College. The UC is what you will hear people refer to it on campus. My freshman year, I didn't stay in the UC because I was in the overflow of freshmen. PV's freshman classes are always bigger than the last. Like the class of 26, yes, the class of PV 26, I'm not sure if they're bigger than class of 23, which is what I am, but I know for a fact PV 23 was bigger than PV 22. That's just the way it works on the Hill. So I stayed in University Village Phase 1 my freshman and sophomore year, and then junior year I stayed in University Village Phase 6, which is completely different, on a completely different side of campus. And senior year, I don't know where I'm staying. I've done housing already, but we don't know where we're staying. That's another issue with PV housing, but whatever. So Phase 1 and 2, you have your Phase 1 and 2, you have your 4-bedroom, 2-bath. I'm gonna insert pictures here, but our kitchen was very small. When I tell you guys our kitchen was very small, 2 people couldn't fit in our kitchen at once, but shit, me and my 3 other roommates made it work. In Phase 1 and 2, we get a full kitchen, full refrigerator, all that. So yeah. In certain parts of Phase 2, I believe it's 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So you just have another roommate, but still that small ass kitchen. Shit, I don't know what to tell you. And then you move up in housing. You get Phase 3 and 6, which is where I stayed junior year. Phase 3 and 6. Phase 3, I stayed in Phase 6. Phase 3 is your 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, if I'm correct. I believe it's the 4-bedroom, it's the 4-bedroom, 4-bath in phase 3. I didn't stay there. I know a few people that did, but I'm gonna insert pictures from the website of what I could find. So yeah. And then phase 6 is where I lived. Phase 6 is 4-bedroom, 4-bath. We have a full kitchen. Even though phase 3 and 6 are in the same location, you would think they have the same thing, but obviously not, because I had a few friends that stayed in phase 3, and when I would go over to their room, I noticed that my bathroom and room in general was way bigger than theirs. So I mean, you get more money for what you get more money. You get more space for what you pay for. Yeah. So then you have the square, University Square, or the square, which is where I might be staying my senior year. Okay, so I'm gonna insert pictures here. This is University Square. It's right across the street from University College, aka the UC. It's right there. Oh yeah. At the square has the washer and dryer in the unit. None of these other places that I have mentioned have had the washer and dryer in the unit. So when you get to the square, that's when you have the washer and dryer in the unit. It's really big. It has dining room tables, all that. I'll insert pictures here if I can, but yeah. So after that, we have University View, aka the View, the best place on campus to live. Everybody loves the View. I love the View. I never stayed in the View, but I love the View. The View has washer and dryer in the unit, big bathrooms. But the only thing that I don't like about the View is the fact that it's so far from campus. It's still technically on campus, but it's still far from campus. Like, you would have to do a little journey to get to campus. And then there's a second part of the View called the View 2, which only seniors and juniors can stay in. I believe you need more than 60 credits and I don't know. But yeah, you need more than 60 credits to stay in the View 2. And then we have the townhomes, which are huge. They're also on campus. I believe you have to be a junior or a senior to get in those. I've never seen them inside personally, but I've drove past them, obviously. So now we're gonna get into off-campus housing. I have a couple friends that stay off campus. Some people would buy homes. I'm going like this, like y'all can see. Some people will buy homes that line the side of the school, like the side of campus. But we also have this thing called Panther Hill, and now we have a new one called the Reservations, which is the same area as Panther Hill. Panther Hill apartments, they're typical apartments. You have to pay for everything, so I wouldn't recommend it for a first year, probably not even a second year. But yeah, I got a couple friends that live over there, so they like it. I love it. And then we have Panther Trails. We have University Trails, which is also another apartment that lines campus. Panther Trail is a small community. Everybody in there knows everybody in there. Okay, so now we're gonna get into making friends. Most of my friends are either my major or they're a completely different major. Like my best friend Charlotte, she's an architect major. My best friend Jasmine, she's a business major. But we met through housing because me and Charlotte stayed in the same area, and me and Jasmine had a genetic class together. So making friends on PV's campus can be kind of hard because it's some females out there that be mean mugging for no reason because you tell them they look pretty. I guess that's just a Texas thing because I've heard all Houston people are like that. Well, the Houston people I've met have been nothing but sweethearts. Shout out to y'all. But get in group chats. My class group chat, we try to, I don't like people in my class group chat anymore, but my class group chat, you know, we follow each other on Twitter. You know, game nights, I see you on campus, oh hey, da da da. It's nothing too much more than that. Over the summer, because I know for a fact they're going to do it for PV26. So if you're PV26, hi. Let me do a formal introduction because I just came on here and started talking. If you're PV26, hi, my name is Asia. I'm a communications major, obviously. My Twitter is at Asia lafaye, and so is my Instagram. Feel free to DM me. We can meet up at the MSC or whatever. Shit, I'm open. But yeah, welcome to the hill. Shit. So yeah, just get in those group chats, because my freshman year coming in, they had group chats where you would go and not go, but you would talk in the group chat and you would make friends. That's how I found my freshman year roommate. Through one of the group chats. If you guys want a video about what happened with my freshman year roommate, comment down below. I'll do that. I still have all the receipts from it. Okay, so let's get into the next section of the video. The party environment and homecoming versus Spring Fest. Alright, so people believe that PV is a party school and shit. I mean, like, we do parties like this. So since people think PV is a party school, a lot of people don't come to PV because their parents don't want them, you know, in that party environment. But I'm here to let you know, PV is not a party school. The only time we actually have parties is that first week of school, obviously, homecoming, and Spring Fest. And there might be a little kickback here and there, but those are the only times that we actually have parties. So homecoming is, I want to say, that second to last week of October. That's when homecoming is this year. So yeah, that whole week is parties. I know for a fact they throw a party just for freshmen. It's called the foam party. I went my freshman year. We had a blast. Please wear swimsuits. It's a foam party. You will be getting drenched in foam. Don't go trying to be cute. Like, don't go trying to be cute. So yeah, that's homecoming. And then, you know, the weekends, the week doesn't end with the party. Not the party. The week doesn't end with the game. The game is Saturday. There's a party Saturday night, and I believe there's a party Sunday night, depending on who the party promoters are that week. It's always the same group of people. So yeah, there might be a party Sunday night. So for those of you who don't know, Spring Fest is basically homecoming in the springtime. That's why it's called Spring Fest. Spring Fest is a week in April. I believe it's, yeah, because spring break is in March. So it's in April. It's around Easter. It's either right before Easter or right after Easter. But it's literally homecoming. There's no game though. There might be a basketball game or a spring football game, but it's really not that serious. Party starts Monday, goes till Sunday night. We be lit. How to party and do classes. With homecoming especially, because Spring Fest isn't a real week. It's just a week that students made, basically. So with homecoming, your teachers will probably give you work the week before and basically just prioritize your time. Do your work the week before or during the day. My friends and I, we do all our work during the day, and then I want to say around 6 we're getting ready to go out. That's just the way it goes. I had a teacher freshman year. She was a biology teacher. During homecoming, she would tell us not to come to class if we were going to be hungover and we weren't going to share with her. I wish I still had the recording of her saying that. But that's what she told my biology class freshman year. Don't come to her class if you were going to be hungover from the night before. So it's some teachers out there like that. They really don't care during homecoming week. Okay, so dating on Prairie View's campus is like finding a needle in a haystack. I mean, there are more females that go to PV than males, but that's just because PV is known for their nursing programs. So it just depends on the crowd that you run in. I have a lot of friends that are in frats and sororities, so I'm 9 times out of 10 always around the frats and sororities. Yeah, so dating on PV's campus can be kind of hard, but that's like dating anywhere. Dating anywhere can be hard. Like dating everywhere is hard. Dating in Houston is hard in general. So if you're from Houston and you come to PV, it's gonna be the same dating scene. Like same niggas, same dating scene. Like I don't know what to tell you. A class setup. The classes are really small. Well, I'm not gonna say really small. There's no more than 25 people to a teacher, a professor. There's no more than 25 people unless it's a biology or a chemistry class. My biology class, it had to be 100 of us or more in this one biology class. So yeah, it just depends on the type of classes that you're taking. Me being a communications major, all of my classes are small. Not small, but like on the smaller side. So yeah. Also, get in your classes group chats. They will most definitely help you in there. Depending on the class. Next question. Visitation about campus housing. So visitation on campus housing, there's no visitation at all during homecoming and Spring Fest week because it's so many people coming down for homecoming and Spring Fest week. And by coming down, I mean like other schools like Texas Southern. I know some people from Texas Southern that comes to campus for homecoming. So yeah, there's no visitation at all during those weeks, but obviously PV students don't care. And there's no visitation for that first week of school for freshmen. So freshmen move on campus the week before everybody else moves on campus. So there's no visitation those first 2 weeks for you guys, but that first week for us. Again, the only people they actually dock for that is freshmen. I'm sorry, class of 26, but you guys are the only people that they would actually be looking at for that, since you know if you're staying in University College they have to walk past the door. So yeah, organizations and campus events. Every semester there is a involvement fair where all the orgs sit outside of the MSC, aka the CAF, the Student Center. That's what it's known as, the MSC, but the Student Center. So all the organizations from frats, sororities, my organization PVU No Radio, my organization PVU No Radio also sits out there, and we get involvement like that. The TV station, which is also an organization that I was involved in, we sit out there. CAB, which is what is CAB? Campus something board. So CAB also sits out there and gets new members. The PALS, PALS, also sits out there. PV26, your PALS would be your best friends those first 2 weeks of school. I kid you not. My pals were they were juniors and seniors my freshman year. So all of my pals have graduated except for one. He's still there. I think he's in grad school on campus now. But yes, our pals would bring us food. We would go outside, see them, do bonding activities with them through that first semester of school. You know, you call your pals if you need anything. I still love my pals ever so dearly, even though they have left me. Fuck them. We still love them. PV's pals literally keeps campus rolling. Like, without PV's pals, nobody would be where they are today. Well, you know, but PV's pals helped a lot. And that also brings me to that first week that you guys, PV's incoming class, would be on campus because you guys move in a week before everybody else does. That first week is also known as Panther Camp. I had a great experience at my Panther Camp. Panther Camp is basically a week of activities, getting to know the school's history, and your class shuffle. Class shuffle always hits no matter where you are on campus. If you hear your shuffle, you're supposed to stop and start doing your dance. It's PV tradition. It just gets the school organized to figure out what graduating class you are. So yeah, the involvement fair is always fun. I love the involvement fair. So we're going to get into places to eat on campus. We have the MSC, aka the Student Center, which has the regular caf, like the meal swipe caf. We also have Chick-fil-A. We have Tres Habanera, I believe that's what it's called. It's a taco space. We have the bowling alley, which you can go get food. We have the Brew, Jasmine's. We are building a Dunkin' Donuts inside of the library. Hopefully it'll be there when everybody else gets back on campus. You know, black people be running on CP time. Nothing be in order. So yeah, hopefully Dunkin' is up and running back in the library on campus. And then campus jobs. Finding a job on Prairie View's campus it's cool, but like, depending on what you want to do. I know the caf is always hiring because nobody wants to work there, and so is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is always hiring. Love Chick-fil-A from infinity to infinity. So yeah, I mean, people get jobs in the bookstore. The bookstore is also the library is also a really cool job to get. Yeah, I would also advise you getting a job in your major. If you are a communications major, this is a message from a communications major herself. The radio station is also looking for new applicants, not at the moment, but come to the involvement fair, talk to us. You can get in like that. The TV station ran by Dr. TDV. She is always hiring, I believe, at the beginning of the semester. So yeah, she also puts how much she's paying on the flyer. So yeah, get all that. So that would be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Until next time, guys, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content like this if this video wasn't your cup of tea. And I'll see you guys next time I post. Bye.